日本時間7月に11日、ロサンゼルスドジャースの佐々木朗希投手がメッツ戦に先発登板し、7回に失点の圧巻のピッチングでチームを勝利に導きました。最速100マイル超えの球速に頼らずとも、今季最多となる21回の空振りを奪う無双ぶりに、米中継局スポーツネット LA の解説陣は大絶賛を送っています。ロバーツ監督もヤンキース戦で元阪神のメカニクスを修正して以来、マウンドでの迷いが消え、完全に競争モードに入っていると絶賛し、現地メディアは彼の劇的な変貌に驚愕しています。ここからはその様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
Talked about the mechanical changes you made and how you believed they would lead to just a more repeatable, more comfortable delivery. How did you see the results today just prove just that?
前回のヤンキース戦から、少し調整して良くなったということで、今回の試合入ったと思うんですけども、何が良くて、どんな、経過を立てていますか？
そうですね、前回ほどスピード出てなかったんですけど、スプリットがいいところに決まってくれて、その中で試合全体を通して、ラッシングにもいいリードしてもらって、その要求に応えれたかなと思っています。
I mean, fastball wise, Beal was a little down compared to last outing, but I felt the split was really good today, and then also, rushing did a great job calling the game.
When you look at how good the splitter was there something in specific that you point to, or do you think there was something that led to just the sharpness of that pitch?
スプリットは良かったということ、何かその特別何か本当にいいことがあったのか、本当にキレが良かっただけなのかというところで。
落ちも良かったですし、投げてる、コースも良かったので、ただひたすらそこに投げ続けたっていうところで、うまく配球も含めて良かったのかと思います。
Yeah, I was able to locate my splitter really well, and it was also sharp, and also on the game plan was really worked out. So.
Confidence have you gotten throwing that pitch since you changed how you threw it a couple months ago?
今どれぐらい数ヶ月前に比べてどれぐらい今自信を持って投げれるようになっていってますか？
正直そこまで変わらないですけど、ここ最近スプリットがいいので、それはだいぶ自分の中では試合全体通して楽に投げれている要因の一つなので、そこに関してはいい手応えを感じています。
I don't think I have that much confidence, but split wise, I feel pretty good with it. So I was able to keep it really, pitching the split well.
A lot of chase on pitches outside of the zone tonight. What do you think led to that?
今日外のボールに対して打者が結構振るようなことがあったと思うんですけども、何かそれは要因があったんでしょうか？
ベース板の上に投げ続けることができましたし、落ちも良かったと思うので、その2つだと思います。
Just more stable, and as a result, he's able to command his pitches and then command that strike zone. I love the fastball. That devastating split was absolutely the adjustments with his lower half. He feels stronger out of the hitter, and that's why you saw so much swing and miss. We got Rookie throwing like this. Yankees, Mets, confidence is growing to go along with the rest of our starting staff. Wow. Dodgers looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, hopefully we see more of it. I mean, you and I always say that to make the split finger just that much more effective, you have to throw strikes with your fastball. And that's what he did. And that's why you see the Mets hitters kind of swing at them where the bottom falls out of it. When you're not throwing your fastball for strike, you're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden that split finger, it's almost like you recognize that because you can't get anything else over for it. And then you end up spitting on it, and it's not as devastating. It's almost like you recognize that because you can't get anything else over for it, and then you end up spitting on it, and it's not as devastating. But he was throwing the fastball for strikes, so they were anticipating the ball. You see them kind of taking awkward swings. You see them reaching for pitches. Your pitches are. You got his head's flying out of guy's hand. You see them kind of taking, and he had the confidence on the hill and had just a great performance.
Dodgers get the win 4-2 right now. Let's head back to the booth in New York. Check in one final time with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser.
An awkward swing.
The Dodgers tonight behind 7 innings from Roki Sasaki get a 4-2 win over the Mets.
Yeah, he's got to be the headline. I don't care the offense and Tucker's home run. Freddie gets 3 hits, but the headline is Roki Sasaki putting back-to-back really elite outings together, and not lucky at all. The swing and miss was there, the chase was there, the velocity was there, but more importantly, the command.
And Kyle Tucker's home run breaks it open in the end, but it's another one of those games where They weren't bludgeoning the Mets. They're putting pressure on them, but then just finding enough to get the job done.
So when they win 4-2, all the resumes raise the bar so high for this team. So when they win 4-2, this is a really good, solid win for a very professional team.
The Dodgers one went away over these next 2 days from having to open up the second half.
We saw that the velocity wasn't the triple digits, but the command, the splitter was still there and excellent. What does it just say to you how he now has just so much control placing the ball, even when he doesn't necessarily have the triple digits?
Tonight was just a good exhibition of pitching. I thought, like you said, the command was really good. Left that ball, middle in to Robert for the homer. But outside of that, I thought innings 4 through 7, that split was really unhittable. It was really kind of just off the fastball as far as the plane, and was in really good command all night long. He was efficient, wasn't stressed, and it was good to see him get through that 7th inning.
When he talked about just some of the mechanical changes he made going into that last outing at Yankee Stadium, he said a lot of it was his lower half. Just when you consider that and now seeing this outing, does it feel like he truly has kind of made a turn as to kind of where he really wants to be as a big league pitcher?
I think so. It's still, every time you go out there, you're still trying to build on, the previous one. And I do think that where he's at mechanically right now, he's not thinking about that when he's on the mound. He's in compete mode. His delivery is repeatable. And with that, it just doesn't seem like he's searching anymore. He's just, trying to execute a game plan.
How good was it to see Tucker come through like that?
That was great. It was great. It was, he's Rayleigh's tough on lefties and just give us a little breathing room. So obviously he's had, some at bats against these guys, and I don't know. It's just, for me, it's coming. It's coming. It hasn't been as consistent or as, as fast as we'd like, but he's still going through it. He's still working hard, and to see some success tonight was a good thing for him.
How has he kept his confidence up?
It's been a constant battle. You still look at the scoreboard and you see all that stuff, but he does a good job of wanting to be out there, preparing the right way, and really he fights. He competes every at bat, and hopefully some results are on the way. But tonight was a big step in the right direction. Yeah, I don't personally get into the mechanics of it. I think for me, I'm confident because of, I'm watching him on the mound. I hear about his work in between starts, see the conviction in the throw, see the repeatability, know that he has different ways to get guys out. He uses slider when he needs to. The fastball's commanded. I mean, obviously the split has been very consistent. So I think those are things that, even coming off the mound in the 6th inning, I felt that, he had more in there, and how he walked off the mound kind of showed me that or validated that. And to see him, again, get through that 7th inning was great.
When you're looking at the production from your corner outfielders overall, how important is it for Tucker and Teo to continue making strides down the stretch?
It's important. It's important because I think that, when we put this team together, you don't, see Tucker in the 7, Teo in the 8, but once they get going, then it certainly adds some true length to our lineup. And, so, yeah, the corner production in the outfield hasn't been, where it needs to be. But I do believe that the back of the baseball card means something. And both guys are working hard. So, we need those guys to be good.
Roki had a season-high 21 swings and misses. How amazing is that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought last start he was fantastic, and tonight I think he was even better. Tonight was even better. So, like we said, before the start, just keep stacking good outings, and he had a good run in May, and let's keep building on this.
15 of those were with a splitter. What made that pitch so effective?
It just started out as a strike, and obviously the threat of velocity he has. And so now if he can get that fastball or that split starting that same window, it's hard to lay off that pitch. And, the low dart was in play today, and then the split off of that.
Dave, when you kind of talk about the conviction that he's throwing with, how much do you think his new giant glove helps with
I'm not sure, Dylan. I know his delivery's good. I think Dalton was very good with him. I don't know how much that has to do with that glove.
He says that the glove just looks bigger because his face is smaller now. Does his face look smaller?
I don't know, Dylan. I don't know. Why don't you ask him that?
Why are you surprised that they pitched to Shohei against?
佐々木朗希投手の今回の登板は、まさに投手としての進化を象徴する素晴らしい内容でした。これまでの佐々木投手といえば、100マイルを超える圧倒的なフォーシームで押し込むスタイルが強みでしたが、今回は、球速がやや控えめだったにもかかわらず、今季最多となる21回もの空振りを記録しました。その最大の要因は、フォーシームとスプリットのピッチ、トンネリングの精度が極限まで高まっていた点にあります。打者から見れば、リリース直後までフォーシームと同じ軌道で見えるため、ストライクゾーンにいると判断して、振りに行ってしまいます。しかし、ボールはゾーン手前で急激に落差を増して沈むため、メッツ打線はボール球とは勝っていてもバットをやめられず、悪魔的なチェイス率を生み出しました。特に注目すべきは、前回のヤンキース戦から着手した、元半身のメカニクス修正です。軸足のためと体重移動が安定したことで、マウンド上で余計なフォームの意識を捨て、ホシュダルトン、ラッシングの配球要求に正確に応えるコマンド能力が発揮されています。7回まで効率よく投げ切り、ブルペン陣の負担を軽減した点も含め、まさにドジャースが求めていた先発ローテーションの柱としての姿を示したと言えるでしょう。100マイルの球速に頼らず、圧倒的な制球力とスプリットで、相手打線をキリキリ舞いさせた佐々木朗希投手。皆さんは、この、コマンド重視の佐々木投手のスタイルについてどう思われますか？ぜひコメント欄でご意見をお聞かせください。今後もドジャースや日本人 MLB 選手の最新情報をいち早くお届けしますので、チャンネル登録と高評価をよろしくお願いします。それでは、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。